There are three types of the group layers: stacked, multi-domain, and color filter. To create a stacked group layer is very simple. Just choose the layers and then click the right mouse button. And then select the stacked group. The selected layers are contained under the stacked group layer. To undo, click Ungroup. And the next one is a color filter group layer. As shown in these figures, color filters can be divided in two cases, where the structures of RGB cells are the same or different. If the RGB cells have the same structure, you can design only one cell and insert the CF group layer in the stack list. If they are not the same, design the structure of each RGB cell and make it as a group layer. And then combine as a CF group layer and clearly define the CF ID for each cell. I will show you the example briefly. So, at first, define the structures of RGB cells as group layer and then make as a CF group layer. After that, set the CF ID for each cell. Like this. But in this time, let's create an example that includes color filter with the same structure of RGB cells. Please load the previous simple IPS example. In the layer DB, there is a RGB color filter. Please drag and drop the color filter layers into the stack list. Choose the color filter layers and click the color filter group. In the properties, there is a color filter type and a ratio condition. Color filter type means the CF ID. Please remember to match the color filter ID respectively. If it is not defined, you can see that the default is white. Therefore, do not forget to set the CF ID properly because the color result is calculated differently. So in this case, I will change it as red, green, and blue. Also, you can set the area ratio of each color filter. And I will save this file as CF. And then click the Run button. When calculation is complete, 2D viewer automatically appears. In this case, a color filter is added, so let's analyze the color result. Please click the Color tab. When you click the Set Color, you can define the number of gray level and gamma value. If red, green, and blue cells have the same grayscale information, please enter the level and gamma values. If not, you can select the predefined gamma curve in the TechWiz DB. In this example, we will use the default values. Choose the reference of the operating range. In this case, let's select by transmittance. And the range is from 0 to 100. I will use the transmittance from 10 to 90%. And then select the color filter type between RGB and RGBW. I will use RGBW. and click OK. For the display type, let's select transmissive. Select theta and phi values as variable. And then click plot. You can select the particular color and particular viewing angle. Also, you can choose 2-degree or 10-degree color matching function. Select RGB model and CIE coordinate system. Please take a look at the reference coordinates. Reference coordinates change according to the user-defined information. Also, XYZ data table shows the low data of large X, Y, and Z for viewing angles. CIE data table means the low data of selected CIE coordinate system for viewing angles. Click Data Extraction. There are 4 types: color difference, color gamut, color temperature, and color contour. The color temperature is only activated for the RGBW color analysis. And select the output type between a polar chart and graph. As an example, I will show you the polar chart result of the color difference. Click OK button. And let's move on to the next tab, Gamma tab. In the Gamma tab, the level voltage is calculated by each gray level. Please click Set Gamma. It is quite similar with the Set Color. You can define the number of gray level and gamma value, and set the reference of the operating range. I will select by transmittance, and the range is from 0 to 100%. I will use the default value from 10 to 90%. And also it is possible to calculate the image file applying the gamma properties. I will use the image file provided by TechWiz DB. Please take a look at the path of the image file. I will use sRGB 800 multiplied by 600. And then click OK. It takes a long time to calculate according to the all viewing angles. So just check the result for the theta as variable, and phi is 45 degrees. And then click plot. Total 3 results appear. You can see the level voltage graph, gamma shift graph, and image results. We set the theta as variable and phi angle is only 45 degrees. So, just by clicking the particular theta degrees, you can check the calculated image for that viewing angle. And when you click the level voltage graph, you can see the calculated level voltage. And let's check the gamma shift graph. It shows the calculated gamma curve for each viewing angle. The reference of the gamma curve is front. Until now, we confirmed the results by adding a color filter. And let's go back to the 2D program.